welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you today with a Laurel skincare review. So I know you guys want more skincare tips from me, but realistically I keep my skincare very minimal. So when I test products, it does take me a long time to give it the green bunny stamp of approval, and my skin is very funny. It can't handle a lot, which is why I have to break it up. But I've been so impressed by these products. So Nucia, obviously Nucia Beauty, if you guys have heard of them, they're an online retailer for green beauty. They have an amazingly curated store, lots of unique brands on there that you can't see anywhere else, which is why I really enjoy them. So they had sent me just this little sample package of 4 minis of Laurel products, and I fell so in love with them I wanted to review them for you guys. So I'm going to start off, again, this is normally how I do it, in the order in which I use them. So first and foremost is the Laurel Whole Plant Organics Facial Elixir, and mine is for mature or dry skin. You could also use this if you have normal skin. So a little bit about Laurel. Laurel is a huge line within green beauty. Their line is a little bit more expensive, but their whole thing is that they don't use synthetics. They don't use little bits and pieces of plants that they want to use. They use the whole plant and all of its benefits, and they incorporate that into their skincare. So for this facial elixir, I'm in love with it. Since it is for more dry and mature skins, it is full with a bunch of different hydrosols. I will have them linked down below so you could see them, and I will read off a couple to you now. I have a little paper in front of me. It has rose hydrosol, calendula, rose geranium, frankincense, lemon balm, like just a ton. So what I love about this is right after I cleanse my skin and I'm having a really dry day, I can feel that little bit of tightness in my face. And right when I go in and spray this, that tightness is taken away, which is really impressive for a toner, because the only one that I have that really did the same thing was my Lil Fox Botanicals one, because it's also for dry or mature skin. So toners I think are a little few and far between, take it or leave it. If you have dry skin though, or mature skin, this also fights against free radicals and sun damage. If you need to do some reverse or preventative things, I think this is amazing. So this gets a huge stamp of approval from me. They do sell this in a little kit, so you could try it for yourself if you would like. The size is amazing. I still have some in here, probably used about half. I'm in love with it. I would definitely repurchase it. I just have a lot of toners. Like I always tell you guys, I'm just addicted to buying toners, I guess. But this one is lovely if you have dry or mature skin. They also have a set, by the way, for oily combo skin. So if you want to check those out below, I'm sure somebody else has done a review on that. But if it says anything like this toner, it's fantastic. So they didn't give me a cleanser, they didn't give me a serum or anything. So let's get into the eye serum. Now, I really enjoy eye serums, I really enjoy eye balms, and I did really like this too. You need the tiniest amount. You can see I've barely used any. You just need 1 drop, rub it between your fingers, dab, 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 dab. I think this was a little too heavy for my under eyes, which is weird because eye balms work really nice on me. I just saw like a tiny bit of red bumps. I don't know if it was from something I'm using on my face or this, but that's why I stopped the use of this. I might try and use it up and I'll report back to you guys. It did thoroughly hydrate, but I think what people really want out of their eye serums or balms is that kind of reduction of inflammation, that reduction of fine lines, and that takes time. So it's nothing I could speak to right now, and I would only use this at nighttime because it is heavy and I don't want it to interrupt with my eye makeup. For an eye serum that's good during the day, I use the Lil Fox, but if you have super dry under eyes, more mature skin, which is what this entire kit is geared towards, I do think you could get away with this in the mornings. I do think it would soak right in and kind of plump up that area, especially before concealer. Making sure your eyes are well prepped will really help under eyes from creasing, and also just go on entirely smoother. It won't cling into those fine lines. So I do really like the eye serum as well. So some of the ingredients are jojoba oil, borage seed oil, cranberry oil, a bunch of amazing oils that really help to hydrate the under eyes, and all the ingredients used in Laurel products are organic. So that also justifies that price tag, but the ingredients are just really beautiful, some of the best I've honestly ever seen. And then I got a sample of something I've been dying to try. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. This is the Laurel Honey Berry Enzyme Mask. I just got this tiny little sample pot. This lasted me about 3 uses. I completely used it up. I really loved it. I could have maybe gotten away with like 3.5, but I just made it a strong 3. which I think is the perfect amount to know if you like a mask or not. So what I really like about this mask is that it's an exfoliating mask, and my skin tends to get really dull. I suffer with a lot of texture. It doesn't read on camera, but in real life I have it so much all over my forehead right now. And this is a nice means of exfoliation that really just, you get to let sit on the skin and deeply penetrate it. And the ingredients are super simple and organic as well. This is probably my favorite thing out of the entire bunch. I really do love face masks though, but I'm impressed with what I've tried from the line. I want to try their Winter Radiance thing so bad. It's really expensive though. If you've tried it, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, as for that, it has honey, it has different blueberries, strawberries, it feels like the texture of jelly when you're putting it on your face, but like a gritty jelly. So it's really sticky, so just be careful when you get it near your hairline. But when I take it off, it's not very often that I take off a mask and I'm like, whoa, that was actually a nice difference. You know, normally it takes a couple uses or you have to have a really problem thing going on. That I really noticed that my skin was much brighter, and when I feel it, because I can feel the bumps on my skin, it really just felt smoothed over. So that is a mask I would seriously consider picking up, but I have so many masks right now. I'm gonna cool it for a little bit, but this is on my radar. And the final thing I think is so cool, I can't believe there's not more products like this. It is a body oil in an amazing size, but it has sun protection in it. So I live in Florida. I mean, you should always be using sun protection no matter what, but I really think that we neglect our bodies on a day-to-day basis. I even do when I live here. I normally focus on my face. I bring it down the neck and the backs of my hands because that's where aging shows first. But what's so awesome about this oil is, like, obviously it's geared towards sun protection, so I'd be using this during the daytime. It's an oil, but it absorbs really, really beautifully. Normally oils, I like to put on some pants, let it soak in, put it right in before bed, but this soaks right in, but it's still thoroughly hydrating. It's just thin enough. It's thin enough where you could just put on your clothes right after, get out the door, and it has that sun protection. So I wanted to read a couple of the ingredients off of this because it has so many. Obviously it is filled with a bunch of gorgeous oils. That is its hydrating property, but it has avocado oil, jojoba oil, red raspberry seed oil, rosehip oil, almond oil, olive oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, one of my favorites, sea buckthorn oil, frankincense, carrot seed, chamomile, ylang ylang, neroli, and a couple other things. They also are infused with gem essences. This brand kind of reminds me a lot of Lil Fox, but they have much different products. So that's really very cool. Not only does this product protect against getting sun damage or UV ray damage, but it also treats it. So it's not all in vain if you're like, I already have sun damage in my skin, what can I do now? Let's prevent it from getting further developed. Let's repair it. Awesome. So that was just my little review of the Laurel skincare line. I've been trying that for about a month now, and I'm really, really impressed. The standout product for me is definitely that face mask, which full price is pretty expensive, but I hear raves about that across the entire community, and I actually noticed a difference. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that review. Any further questions or things that I didn't touch on, please leave me a comment down below. But Nucia was so kind as to offer you guys a little giveaway with this video. So one winner is going to win a $25 to Nucia Beauty. So it would take a huge blow off of some of these Laurel products, but they also carry Lily Lolo. They carry a bunch of other great beauty lines that we all know and love. So to enter, I'm just gonna have all of the instructions right down below. That's the way I can keep it easiest and so I don't forget something on camera. But they also included a little something for everybody. So I will have this link down below too. For 30 of you, okay, yeah, cool. So for 30 of you, you're gonna be able to get $5 off any $25 or more purchase, and it's just first come, first serve. Whoever uses it, again, I'll link that down below. So if there's anything you've been wanting, if Laurel's really on your to try list, entering the giveaway and using that $5 off coupon would be lovely. I will leave the expiration dates for these things below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Nucia just so you can see what they have to offer if you win this giveaway. But I adore each and every one of you, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.